are here with Bruce Patterson. Now, Bruce, you may not recognize the face, but you probably recognize what he does because it's really hard to miss. Bruce is a hot air balloon pilot with Boise Hot Air. Every single balloon you see in the air takes an entire crew, an entire truck and trailer rig, the whole 9 yards. How big are these things? I think that's one of the things people don't grasp is the size.
This balloon in here.
Now, is this the Desert Rose? Is that the one that's in here? Okay.
So it's 175,000 cubic feet.
Which seems enormous. How do we get our heads around that? What is that?
175,000 basketballs would fit in it if you turned it over.
Oh my gosh. And how tall is this one?
This one is 75 feet tall.
Okay, so just shy of 8 stories?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And 65 feet wide. The one you were in this morning.
Yeah.
90 feet high, 80 feet across.
9 stories.
9 stories.
Tall. So what are some of the misconceptions you think people get? Like when people come and they visit you for the first time, what are some of the things they say when they're all done?
The misconceptions are, where's your engine? Where's your propeller? How come you didn't start your engine and fly us around and circle the buildings around downtown? Mm-hmm. And that just, after 27 years, it still amazes me.
Yeah.
That question, because I get it every day.
So what is it that steers you then? For those that don't know.
The only thing that we have to steer us is going up and down.
Your altitude?
Yeah, you'll see balloons adjust their altitude up and down so that we can catch, they're called steerage winds.
Okay, because you're at the whim of those currents.
Completely at the whim, just like this morning.
Right.
When both of our balloons were flying and we kept adjusting our altitude, we kept turning in different directions.
That wasn't you.
That was Mother Nature turning us. But we were adjusting our altitude to get into those different winds.
Right, so you're adjusting your altitude to get into a wind that's going to steer you the direction you want to go,
correct?
Because there's no rudder. There's no jets aiming out the back of this thing. Like
no jets.
The jets that are on it, the furnaces, the burners,
right,
are aimed upwards, right?
They're aimed up, producing our heat.
And that's the other thing. I will say that's one of the things I had no idea about, ever. Never ridden on a hot air balloon. How hot and how loud that is. I mean, it's startlingly loud. I mean, this is, once you're up in the air and you're not running them, it's so quiet and peaceful and amazing. But when those things kick on, you need to know or you're gonna jump, you know? How hot is each burner?
Each one is equivalent to 633 barbecues, each burner.
That's one heck of a July
We have
4th,
2 on
man.
board.
When you brought us down today, it was largely because the winds were so fast. You were concerned because of the area we were getting to. And so when you brought us down, you had to set us down, and even then, the balloon, it kind of has a mind of its own, doesn't it? It wants to
go. So today, because of the winds and we were moving a little fast, I have what's a chute on there, a parachute up top. It's a parachute. I can open that chute and let a lot of air out real quick
to help keep it on the ground.
To help keep it on the ground, as you see, we bounced on the ground just one time, and we were stopped. That's
another thing I think is really important is how safe this really is. Because I think sometimes there are folks, myself included, because I didn't used to like flying, like, oh my golly, you're up in this basket in a balloon. What if the balloon pops?
No way.
The balloon's not going to pop, right?
The balloon will not pop. You're safer than a car.
Why have you been doing this for so long? That's a long time in this day and age for anybody to stick with something. Haven't
got bored of it. I mean,
what keeps you coming back every day?
Sharing the love of flight with people. We take all kinds of people, and a lot of times people have an illness, or this is on their bucket list, or a little older, or something.
Oh wow!
We do a lot of charities. For being a small company, we donate to a lot of charities.
Yeah.
We go to schools and do presentations for the school kids.
So you're getting to help make little dreams come true and big dreams come true.
We do a lot.
That's a shot in the arm.
And when a balloon comes to life, the magic happens, and people just are fascinated because every day is different, every flight's different. I mean, over 27 years, I've seen a lot.
Well, it really is a magical experience. I mean, even just from, like you said, the balloons filling up, just that part itself is magical. Watching this thing come out of this giant blue bag that looks like a massive tent bag, and then it slowly inflates into this like gigantic. It almost reminds me of like the giant of kids' tales. You know, it's so much larger than life. It's like this magical thing that expands in front of you, you know, 9 stories high, and it's just, it was a killer experience.
We love doing this every day, and the worst part of the job is when we have to disappoint people.
Oh, yes.
And they think we're being mean.
Yeah.
And we will always choose safety. We'll never put our passengers, our crew, our pilots at risk.
I think that's what everybody wants to hear. First timers, returners, everybody. Thank you, Bruce,
Thank you so much, guys,
having
for
us.
flying with us today.
So much fun. If you want to know more about these guys, visit lovewhereyoulivetv.com and search keyword Boise Hot Air. Oh man, okay, so we just touched down a few minutes ago in a subdivision, which by the way, is a ride in and of itself, because sometimes you just have to put down where it's safe no matter what. It was awesome, it was peaceful, it was rowdy, all at the same time. What an amazing view of the Treasure Valley and a once in a lifetime way to fly.